What is the differences between React Query and Redux? Let's take it that this is our application, and this is what the user is going to interact with. And we have React Query and our API or our backend, and Redux also over here. Now, when a user make a request, that request will send to React Query. And then React Query will make that request to our server, and React Query will fetch that data and then place it inside our React application. Now, the question is, what is the purpose for Redux over here? For Redux, we are going to use it to manage global state. And for our application, the global state will be authentication, where we want to make sure that a user is actually logged in. So we're going to have that user in our store. But the purpose for React Query is to make the asynchronous request. Therefore, Redux is not responsible for making the asynchronous request. Its purpose is that, hey, React Query, you make the request. If you get the data, give it to me and place it inside my store. But not all the data that we are going to place inside the store, unless that data needs to be globally accessible in our React application. So for fetching of post, that data don't need to be global. So we don't need Redux over here. But in case we are implementing authentication, the request will be made by React Query to log in. And as soon as the login is successful, we're going to have the token. And React Query will give that response to Redux Toolkit to place it in our store or in the store. So let's see this flow also. We have our React application and React Query, React Redux, and our server. Step 1 is that we will make a request from our React application, and that request will send to React Query to make a request to our API. As you can see, the request is from React Query straight to our API without needing Redux over here. And over here, as soon as we got the response will be sent by the React Query, and then to update the UI. At this point, let's say that we are implementing authentication. So as soon as we got the response, it means that we have the token. And that token will be visible inside our React application. And we are going to configure our Redux to dispatch an action to take that token and place it inside our store. So here we are going to dispatch an action by React Redux. And then that token will be saved in our application, either in local storage. So that is how these tools work.